the real reason why LA Knight isn't getting pushed by WWE has been revealed. So LA Knight has been gaining a lot of momentum recently, and WWE fans have taken notice, and right now, LA Knight is one of the most popular wrestlers in WWE today, and every single time he comes out into the arena, the fans give him a massive babyface reaction. And WWE fans, though, have been wondering, what is going on with LA Knight? Why is it that LA Knight is not a gigantic star in WWE? Why didn't he win the Money in the Bank ladder match instead of Damian Priest? Why is it that WWE officials have something against LA Knight? Last year, LA Knight was almost fired after he was taken off TV when he was the manager of the Maximum Male Models, and he was known as Max Dupree. But then when he started to feud with Bray Wyatt in late 2022, he started to get over with fans. And over time, fans really started to like LA Knight. Some fans have compared his speaking style to Steve Austin and The Rock, and that is possibly the reason why fans like him so much. And in general, it's also believed that fans just think that he is a underutilized talent, and WWE should push him much harder. So, what is the real reason why LA Knight is not getting pushed by WWE officials? Well, the real reason why is because WWE, Triple H, Vince McMahon, they don't like changing their plans. And that is one of the reasons why LA Knight isn't getting a big push right now. But the number one reason why LA Knight is not getting pushed at this moment is basically because of Vince McMahon. Last year, when Vince McMahon thought of the idea for the Maximum Male Models, he decided to put LA Knight into this group and named him, of course, Max Dupree. And Vince McMahon didn't like how that turned out, even though LA Knight was in a very bad position of being in charge of a modeling agency on a wrestling show. There just wasn't any way to get that over in a big way, but Vince McMahon, for whatever reason, he doesn't see anything in LA Knight. So that's making it very difficult for Triple H to push LA Knight, because Vince McMahon, from what is being said, if Vince sees Triple H trying to push LA Knight in a big way, Vince McMahon has been putting a stop to that. And that is the real reason why LA Knight is not getting pushed in a big way right now on WWE television. On an upcoming episode of SmackDown, Roman Reigns and Jey Uso will face off, and they will discuss the rules of engagement for an upcoming match between the two of them. And now we know what this rules of engagement segment will be on this upcoming episode of SmackDown. So on the July 14th, 2023 episode of Friday Night SmackDown, we saw Paul Heyman tell Jey Uso that on the July 21st, 2023 episode of SmackDown, which will air on FS1 in America instead of on Fox, we will see a face-off between Roman and Jey, where they're going to discuss the rules of engagement. We've seen Roman Reigns and Jey Uso arguing and fighting with each other constantly on television recently. Of course, we saw Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa attack Jimmy Uso, and Jimmy Uso had to be stretchered out. And then, after that happened, Jey Uso challenged Roman Reigns to a match for the Undisputed Championship. Now, Roman Reigns, he hasn't defended his Undisputed title for over 100 days. And he hasn't even defended this brand new title that was added along with his other two titles. So it's a long time coming when it comes to Roman Reigns defending his title. And the reason why Roman Reigns hasn't defended his title for such a long time is just because, well, we don't have very many people that Roman Reigns can feud with on SmackDown. Plus, over on Raw, they have their own world champion who defends his title all the time, Seth Rollins. And because of this, WWE sees that there is no hurry for Roman Reigns to defend his title. But reportedly Roman Reigns will be defending his title at the upcoming SummerSlam pay-per-view against Jey Uso. Now, Jey Uso did have some success back in 2020 when he feuded with Roman Reigns, and he got a couple of championship matches against Roman Reigns, but he lost both of them. So this match at SummerSlam is a big opportunity for Jey Uso to prove himself once again to WWE officials that he can be a singles wrestler if WWE one day decides to completely split apart the Usos and not have them tag up ever again. Now, Roman Reigns isn't going to just give Jey Uso a match just like that. There's going to be some type of stipulation that goes along with it. And that's where these rules of engagement come in. And on this July 21st episode of SmackDown, Roman Reigns will be returning and he will face off with Jey Uso in the ring. And Paul Heyman will also be there as well. And these rules of engagement, what they will be is, there's going to be a special stipulation in this match for Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso at SummerSlam 2023. And here's what is rumored right now, what the rules for that match are going to be. So when Roman reveals the rules of engagement, it's going to be very shocking to Jey Uso. So what Roman Reigns is going to tell Jey Uso is that, number one, the match, it's going to be a street fight, which means no countouts and no disqualifications, which allows Solo Sikoa and anybody else that Roman wants to interfere in this match. And that's going to upset Jey Uso a lot. But there's something else that's being rumored that's going to be added to the rules of this SummerSlam match, which is that if Jey Uso loses to Roman Reigns, then he can never face Roman Reigns ever again. Which means if Roman Reigns does something really horrible to Jey Uso in this match, Jey Uso can never wrestle Roman Reigns ever again to get revenge. That's also going to be part of this upcoming SummerSlam match with Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. What are your thoughts on Vince McMahon not wanting to push LA Knight? And also, who do you think will win in the Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso match at SummerSlam? Roman Reigns or Jey Uso? Leave a comment and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so you don't miss our next video.